Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Mohammed Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com New York Forex trading session. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market, and I also teach trading with Elliot Wave online course. I also use different forex trading systems and strategies, and they are also available online via my website. So for those who are interested to learn how to make money in forex trading, they can check out my website. There are different ways to contact me. Okay, let us take a look at some price charts and see what's going on. Okay, let me check out the radar screen first and see what's going on. Okay, it's actually morning at my side. It's 10:47 a.m. Yes, good evening to you as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Refresh this thing over here. The indicator is going to update within few seconds. Okay, looks complete. So EURUSD, GBPUSD, USD Swiss franc, AUDUSD, NZDUSD, USDCAD, these are the pairs, and the stresses method is basically use sideways trading strategy. USD Yen, GBPJPY, GBP NZD, these pairs are trending, including WTI crude oil and the spot gold. Okay, let's take a look at some other stuff over here. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, you're welcome. Right now, most of these pairs, they're trying to move inside a trading range, and especially the Aussie dollar is showing some signs of strength over here. So Aussie dollar is actually going up. Let's go over to the reversal scanner, see what's going on. Okay, the way I see Aussie dollar kind of looks bullish. Euro AUD is falling down. What else we have? Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay, the way I see USDCAD is also trying to drop. Okay, so let's check it out. First thing first, the euro dollar. The euro dollar currency pair, the trend is clearly up. It's an uptrend in euro dollar. This is a pattern which suggests that we might get a drop in price action of euro dollar currency pair. I see a market is actually going to rise up, and I do have an alternative Elliott wave count, but let me first show you the 4-hour chart. Look what happened over here. Euro dollar dropped. We did not get a clear bearish candlestick close over here. We only got this bearish, bullish, doji, bullish, bearish. These kind of candlesticks we got. So that's called an indecision. And then we got a retest, and now market is firing up. So the way I see euro dollar currency pair is most likely going to rise up over here, and this is the wave count. So this is 1, 2, and the way I see, market is most likely going to rise up from current levels. We might not get even a pullback over here. Okay. So maybe the pullback is going to appear, or maybe pullback is not going to appear. In both cases, the trend is bullish, the forecast is bullish in euro dollar currency pair. Okay, because this was the support, we never got the breakdown. So I think this looks like to me we got this as A, B, C, X over here, A, B, C, D, and E. So X, A, B, C, X, and so expect another upside. Let me label this chart so you guys get an idea what I'm talking about over here. This is the 4-hour time frame. I'm not going to do the internal wave count. Okay, but let me show you at least what the market is trying to show over here. So euro USD, it's going up. Okay, and this is the W. So this is the X wave over here, and after an X wave we got this as wave Y. Okay, here's an X wave. So W, X, Y, X, Z wave to the upside. I see some comments. I will provide a response. Just give me a minute over here. So my forecast is bullish for the euro dollar currency pair. The way I see, market is going to rise up more. It looks bullish. Expect more upside. So I hope this one is clear. Okay, let me see some of the questions. Okay, good evening. What data shows you the market condition? Okay, I use mainly chart patterns and Elliot Wave patterns. Okay, I do use candlestick patterns. Regarding technical indicators, I do use some of them, but I'm not a big fan of technical indicators. For example, I use some of the radar screen indicators, which I showed you when I started this session. Okay, so the way I look at the market is basically I look at the price action first, the chart pattern, because most of these indicators, they are lagging indicators, they lag. So due to this reason, I do not heavily rely on technical indicators much. I do use them along with chart patterns. So main emphasis is the Elliott wave pattern and chart patterns. Okay, next one is the US dollar index. The way market is going, I think we have already seen this as wave 4 over here, and price action is most likely going to drop in US dollar index. Okay, the forecast is bearish. Next one is the GBPUSD currency pair. GBPUSD currency pair looks bullish, and I expect more upside in pound dollar currency pair. Okay, if you check out the 4-hour, we did not get any kind of a break over here, so my forecast is bullish. Let me zoom out a little bit. You can draw a simple trend line over here. Okay, so we got out. Let me go to the daily chart first, so you can what the market is trying to do. So if you draw a simple trend line, here's the first trend line. Let's connect these 2 points over here. And then extend the trend line forward in time. Then we can even draw one more trend line from this high. So you see market is trying to break higher over here. Okay, let me adjust this trend line. So we got a breakout over here, and then we got another breakout of this trend line right over here. So we got 2 trend lines over here, and both trend lines provided us a breakout. So price action is trying to rise up over here. So the way I see GBP USD currency pair is most likely going to rise up. There are different Elliot wave patterns that I could talk about it, but for the time being, the way I see, we got this as a bearish zigzag pattern, wave A, B, and C to the downside. Okay, this is what we got, and so now we got a kind of an impulse move over here. So wave 1, wave 2, expect a strong bullish leg, wave 3. Next one is the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, I don't think so Aussie dollar is going to print a top this time. So market is could go a little bit sideways over here, but it's kind of a uptrend going on. Let me zoom out a little bit. So we have some resistance up here, all the way back up over here. So I don't think so that Aussie is going to stop. We might get a sideways price action, but after that expect more upside inside AUD versus US dollar currency pair. Price action is moving up, so go with the flow of the market. Okay, so Aussie dollar, this was kind of a leg that I was looking. We never get it. So this is telling me that market wants to go up more, and I don't think so that Aussie is going to print a top over here. Expect more upside in AUD USD currency pair. Next one is the NZD USD currency pair. Once price action is going to break above 0.5995 level, wait for a bullish candlestick close. If you do get it, the chances are high that New Zealand dollar versus United States dollar is going to rise up further. Okay. Next one is the US dollar Swiss franc. Swiss franc is just wasting time, that's all. This market is most likely going to continue the decline over here. Okay, we have already seen wave 4 over here. Okay, next one is so over here you see we got the bullish breakout, but just a spike in market, that's all. That's not what I'm looking. I want the price action to close a bullish candlestick above the 0.7995 level. only got this ugly looking candlestick, so this is telling me market wants to drop more over here. Next one is the spot gold. Spot gold is most likely going to move sideways, and then it's going to print a long-term top as well after that. So probably in coming 2 weeks time, spot gold is going to print a top, but for the time being it's an uptrend in gold. Next one is the silver. Silver is going up as expected, and I expect more upside. It's not going to stop. Expect more upside in XAG USD pair. Uptrend, bullish trend going on over here in silver. Okay, next one is the US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. USDCAD, this is the breakout point over here. I actually took a sell trade earlier today in USDCAD currency pair. Trade is still going on. If I get some time, I will show you that trade as well. So the way I think USDCAD has printed kind of a top over here, so at least on a short-term basis market is going to drop. If we get a further weakness in price action, like a break below 1.3724 level, then I expect further weakness in price action in loonie. Next one is the US dollar versus Japanese yen. The way I see USD yen is most likely going to break lower. It's going to a trading range over here, so market is probably going to drop, but we could get a bullish breakout over here as well. Next one is the pound yen. Pound yen is breaking higher, and the way I see market is going to rise up even further to complete this false bullish breakout pattern. Then the chances are high price action is going to drop. Next one is the euro yen currency pair. Euro yen looks a little bit bearish. We could get a short-term decline in EURUSD currency pair. This is the support level. So far price action is not breaking below the support level, so as long as price action is staying above 172.41 level, market is going to move sideways, or it's possible you might get further upside in euro yen currency pair. Use your own day trading strategies to look for potential trade setups. If you don't have a day trading strategy, go to my website, learn it. Next, Swiss franc yen. CHF-JPY, we got this kind of false break to the upside. Market is probably trying to drop over here. This looks like to me an impulse 1 2 3 4 5 to the downside, then ABC up. So CHF-JPY currency pair, it could turn, bearish over here. Let me see. Well, the rainbow is still bullish, so wait for the rainbow to turn bearish first before you look for, sell trades. Next one is the AUDJPY. AUDJPY is rising up as expected, looks bullish, and maybe on a short-term basis we're going to get a top in AUD yen currency pair. Let's take a look at 1 hour. Well, still it's an uptrend. Price action is above this old swing high. It is finding support over here, so we can draw a support level right over here. This is the support area inside AUD versus Japanese yen currency pair. Let me zoom in a little bit and check out the value. Okay, the swing low that we got in AUD versus Japanese yen currency pair is 98.042. So let's go over here. Okay, I'm going to write down this level. So the trend is going to change on a short-term basis if price action is going to breaks below 98.04 support level. Otherwise it's an uptrend, and I expect more upside in AUD yen currency pair. Next one is the Euro AUD. Euro AUD took out the support level. This is just one candlestick, which is not enough. I do not look. I do not care about one candlestick breakouts. There, most of them are usually false breakouts. So a good idea is to wait for few more bearish candlesticks to close below the level. Okay. Next one is the WTI crude oil. Crude oil is going to print a bottom. This is what I already mentioned a few days ago. So looking for a bottom in coming trading days in crude oil. We might get a new low in price action, but then market is probably going to print a bottom and then rise back up. Next one is the AUD versus NZD pair. The trend looks bullish and I expect more upside. So AUD versus New Zealand dollar currency pair. AUD is actually Australian dollar is actually becoming strong, and we have seen the same story inside AUD versus United States dollar currency pair. So I expect more upside in AUD versus NZD currency pair. Next one is the EUROCAD. EUROCAD is trying to top over here, but so far, no signs of weakness. Price action just keep going up over here. So a good idea is to wait for a top. Okay, there are other currency pairs that you can trade. Okay, next one is the Euro GBP. Euro GBP currency pair price action is most likely going to start the decline. If you draw a trend line over here, here's a trend line. So wait for the market to show you some sort of a bearish breakdown first. Then use your own day trading strategies to look for potential sell trade setups. Next one is the GBPCAD. GBPCAD currency pair, the trend is bullish, and the way I see, GBPUSD is going to rise up and the GBPCAD is also going to rise up as well. Okay, so I have covered different currency pairs. If you have any currency pair of your choice, just type inside the chat box and I will try to analyze it for you, the spot forex pair. Okay. So USDCAD looks a little bit bearish. Let's go back to the USDCAD chart. This one was the euro, and here's the USDCAD. So you can see right over here, the USDCAD is trying to drop over here. Okay, let me show you my trade. I've actually taken a sell in US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. The stop loss is a little bit big, but the also big as well. Let me see if I could show you. So here's the trade USD CAD down over here. This one is the USD CAD sell. So here's the sell and USD CAD. Current price is 1.3846. My sell entry is at 1.3843. Stop loss is a bit up over here, right at the old swing high. Now, at least on a short-term basis, we're going to get a second leg over here in USD CAD currency pair. But not all the times I'm going to win. Sometimes I lose trades as well. So it's the cost of doing the business. Let me show you my account statement. So the people were actually asking. So use the Firefox. Is my trading account statement, and if I go down over here, let me show you the equity curve. This is my trading account statement. Is the equity curve. So you see, sometimes I lose, sometimes I win, but the main idea is to win more and lose less. That is the reason why I keep making money. Okay, let me go back up over here. Okay, so right now the trade in US dollar CAD is currently open. This is a sell in USDCAD. I'm also looking for a bullish breakout in pound dollar currency pair, but this is a pending order down over here, so still waiting for the market to fill it. Right now I'm still waiting outside, so maybe on Monday around Asian market session price action is going to fill my buy limit pending order. Okay, regarding the euro is also trying to rise up over here. So okay, that I will try to do the next session on Monday.